We're gaming. CYRUS Falls Today. I need something better than this. I need a better mix than this for today. I need something more, more like gross. I need some music that's gonna like lock me in, cause like we're winning today. This one? This is a good one. Haven't listened to this one in a while. Okay. What's up, Tall? Let's go. This is huge. Huge stream today. I gotta beat a few fights. I'm not at Cyrus, and I have to beat some optionals. Because I need to get a scale. So I have to beat at least one optional for a scale, like in this stream. So, yeah, let's do it. Oh, I gotta move my mic a little bit here. That's much better. Alright. So, goal today is beat more HQ fights and then fight Cyrus. So the next fight is a branching path fight. So I can fight either of a few different trainers. I've figured out which one I want to fight, and the next fight should be Kari. Right? This should be the next fight. Okay. So for this fight, we're gonna lead with Power Anklet Ludi here. Hold on, I gotta change my stream manager. I'm also sort of watching Peachel stream at the same time because, like, I wanna. He's like blind in Maylene Gym, which is like crazy. It's a diabolic place to be blind. He has the Ursaring just on the screen right now, which is like it's demon. He doesn't even know it's about to get burned. Anyway, let's do this fight. So basically, we're gonna lead Ludi with a Power Anklet so that I'm slower than this Hippowdon, which I am with Power Anklet. And Grass Knot kills this guy. He's probably gonna set rocks. Then I think it goes Quag always for highest damage, and we just chain the Quag, heal the full, and I believe depending on if it sees Icicle Plate or not, it's either gonna go to this Omastar, or it's gonna go to Gardevoir, right? Depending on if it sees Icicle Plate. I think it does, so I think it's gonna go Omastar, and then we just chain the Omastar, right? But if it goes Gardevoir, regardless, it's going to go Gardevoir eventually. For Gardevoir, it's going to be Psychic. This guy has Focus Band, so we go Shuck Bob, Encore this guy into Psychic, go to Hatman, eat rocks, kill this guy eventually with Sucker Punch. He can't switch AI. I guess he actually can switch AI to Magneton, which I guess is fine, because if I hit the Magneton, then I can just figure it out from there. But, like, ideally I don't want it to switch AI if it focus bans. It shouldn't be able to, because I'm faster. Regardless, you kill this, it goes here, we go back to Ludi, if that goes that way. And then if it's Magneton last, it'll see Mirror Shot Charge Beam. We just go Gara. If it's total random move, we just go hard Nomu and kill this guy. If it's guaranteed Mirror Shot, we go to Gara to get guaranteed Charge Beam to go to Nomu to kill this guy. And we'll bring Steelix in the back because it's good into Psychic. It's also good into Magneton if necessary. That's the squad. Let's do it. Alright, Ludi. Steelix. Oh, let me just withdraw. It's faster. We need Steelix. We need Shuckle. We need Nomu. We need Steelix. We have Steelix already. We need Honchkrow, Nomu, and Gara. We have Nomu already, and we need Hatman. Alright, items. Ludi needs Power Anklet. What if Ludi gets, like, Omega frauded? I just don't think that's gonna happen, honestly. I mean, if Ludi gets Omega frauded, we could just go to Steelix on the rock move and then just kill it. Right? So yeah, that should be fine. So item here is Power Anklet on this guy. Item on Steelix, I guess probably going Bright Powder is pretty good here. How much damage do I do to Omastar with Steel? Do I kill? I should go Soft Sand, so I don't even kill with Soft Sand. I guess I should go Soft Sand then, yeah, if I do that little damage to this guy. My Steelix is so weak, man. Shuckle doesn't really matter, it's just encoring Psychic. There's really no need. I mean, maybe if I ever need to come in twice with Shuckle, you could go, like... We can go a Guav on this to mitigate loss conditions. Same thing with Gara. Yo, what's good? What's going on, Eric? Thanks for the follow. Also, yeah, this is the mix. You've heard this one before. Like, I think you've heard this one before. But... This one. This is the 90s dark acid techno mix in New York basement by Nini. This one's a classic. This is a great mix. But also, like, if the music... I think the music is good level. I can't really tell because my VODs don't show me, like, the music level. They only show me the game audio level. So I don't really know if the music is ever, like, loud enough or not loud enough. But... What item do we need on Nomu? On Nomu, I guess probably Bright Powder makes sense. Hatman item doesn't really matter, I don't think. I mean, I nuke everything. I guess Black Glasses on this. Just always put it on. And then this should be good. And then item on Gara, I guess, is like Healing Berry in case I get crit. What Healing Berry can I put on Gara? I can put Figgy on this guy. Okay. Alright. I need to remember my overworld movement so I don't lose. Okay, let's be really careful here. It's always middle door. It's always middle door. And then I fought this guy last time. And I also fought these guys last time. And then I can walk through this wall. I believe so, and skip this fight. Let me get a VOD to confirm that this is true. But I'm pretty confident I can walk through walls to skip this fight. Because this wall just doesn't exist. But I don't believe myself on that. So, like, I'm going to look at, like, Auntie's VOD to figure this out. Before I walk ahead here. Because, like, I don't want to lose my run. Where was this? Like, probably in, like, this stream? Probably this stream somewhere. You walk up here, and then you just go down right, walk on the thing, and go through the wall. Okay. So you just go like this, 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 and then go like this. Easy. Okay. So now my notes say I want to go on the right path. Right? So I want to go right. And it should be a single battle, which is this person. Right? Let me pull up my trainer docs here and make sure. It should be this one. If I did this right. Kari is to the right. Which is... Yeah. Kari is to the right. Can I get a VOD confirming that this is indeed Kari? This should be Kari. I think so. Let me find this fight. Yeah, this is the fight. Okay. This is the fight. Yeah, this is the fight. Okay. Alright. This fight. Okay. Hippowdon lead sets sand. This guy can click rocks. Ideally, he doesn't click rocks. Clicked rocks. That's fine. This guy's dead. This should go to Quag. This guy doesn't have Rindo Berry, so I just kill this guy with Giga Drain. Then this should go to Omastar, which it does. And now I just kill this guy with 2 Giga Drains, and I'm faster. Giga Drain. Rindo. I live this crit, and then I kill him. And then this should be Gardevoir. Gardevoir in. This guy sees Psychic or Gravity. Regardless of what it clicks, we go Shuckle. Nice, okay. Gravity has enough PP where I can just Encore Gravity, right? It has 5. 5 should be sufficient. I'm just going to Encore this guy into Gravity. And then now we're going to go to Hatman. Take rocks. Kill this guy with Sucker Punch. Don't Focus Band. Nice. Now this is Magneton. Magneton on Hatman at 198. Sees kill with only Mirror Shot. Only Mirror Shot, we go Gara. Now this is always Charge Beam. Go here. Bang. Kill this guy with Sand Tomb. Breaks Focus Sash. Bang. Alright. Fight down. Let's get out of here safely. Okay. Alright. Next fight. I am not sure. The next one's the Rain Double. This is one where things get a little bit dicey. Also, I'm going to just run ads right now. So, for this fight, I need to figure out where this fight is. But I also need to figure out how I'm winning this fight. Next fight should be... Next fight should be the Toxicroak Rain Double. So the Toxicroak Rain Double, we're going to try to do an Obama thing here again. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to lead Obama. Lead Obama. Where's Obama? Lead Obama with Power Anklet, and we're going to kill the Dragonair on turn 1. We're faster. It dies. Can't set light screen. We need to show Toxicroak a kill so it doesn't attack me or bulk up. So we do that by leading Misdreavus. If we lead a Misdreavus, it'll show kill. So we're leading Misdreavus. We show kill. Then we pivot Misdreavus on this Sucker Punch into something that can bait another kill, which is the Deer. We pivot to the Deer. The Deer intims the Toxicroak and eats a Sucker Punch plus crit. And if I get crit and go Berry, I'll only show kill with Drain Punch. So we go Berry, Deer, right? So Obama, Deer. This part is guaranteed. That's our turn 1 kill. Then that's going to bait in Blastoise, I think, always. Let me double check. But I think that should always bait in Blastoise. So we need Missy and we need the Deer. Missy, Deer. Now we bait who? So the Deer baits Blastoise for Aura Sphere. And Obama baits highest damage, which is super effective Aura Sphere as well, right? So Toxicroak sees Drain Punch kill here, always, even at -1, even with Mineral, right? I guess not with Mineral. I thought it sees kill always with Mineral. Oh, it has to see Max Roll kill. Yeah, it sees kill with Max Roll always, right? No matter what it rolls, it sees kill. So it'll always go for that, which means we have a Drain Punch switch. So we're then going to kill the Blastoise with Seed Bomb. We're faster than this, which is bad. So he is going to target here. If Stantler gets crit, there are some random things that can happen, like him clicking Surf, which is bad. Regardless, we go Gara. Gara tanks the Drain Punch. Intims again. Tanks the Blastoise any move. If I get Ice Beam frozen, it would suck. But I need Sharp Beak. I need Sharp Beak to kill this guy with Aerial Ace on the next turn. So I can't go Aspire Berry. And then we just kill this guy at the same time with Seed Bomb. And then the last two guys just get killed by Obama. And Obama's faster, and we can just bring anything. So the last Mon is really just what can help if Gyarados gets crit, or is there anything that can switch in on complete random move from Blastoise? Is it always complete random move? Yeah, if you get crit with Healing Berry, it's always complete random move. Maybe not Zen Headbutt sometimes, but pretty much it can be any other move. I think you probably have to just go Gara. And if I needed another guy for totally random move, maybe it's like... I have nothing slower than this. Well, I have nothing that kills Toxicroak that takes every move. I guess Mantine can kind of kill... I'm not bringing Mantine to this. Mantine can obviously take random move, but Mantine has to hit a Hurricane to kill Toxicroak. I guess that's not that bad. Oh, but then it could Drain Punch. It'd be faster now. Because it's raining, yeah. So maybe my complete random move guy is like Bastiodon. Probably lives Aura Sphere. I don't kill this, though. There's no way. I mean, I could throw a Mamo in the back, and if it's like complete random move, you just go... I can't EQ, though. I can only click Avalanche, which wouldn't even kill. If I went Never Melt Ice, would it? Yeah, it would. Okay, so I can go Mamo in the back in case of complete random move. I mean, obviously, Mamo dies to a lot of crits, but, like... Oh, and it's also fucking Drain Punch. Oh, I forgot about that. I don't really think there is another person that I can go to here. Just doesn't exist. It's just like an emergency exit. Like, if I wanted to bring something in and just auto-sack it. So, like, that's probably, like... Beedrill. And then... Or maybe I could go own Toxicroak? I guess I could go own Toxicroak, huh? Because it would probably eat the Drain Punch. And then... Where is own Toxicroak in the calc here? Own Toxicroak. Own Toxicroak tanks all moves, dies to Ice Beam crit. Doesn't kill this guy, though. But you would at least... You would probably not show kill afterward. Would Beedrill just die? Because if I go Beedrill, I need it to, like, die. No, yeah, it would die. It would die, and then I would take Surf Overflow, which would be terrible. I would also just... Yeah, no, I think it's just... I think it's just bring Beedrill. It's just bring Beedrill to sack if things go wrong. And then Othermon in the back in case, say, Obama gets, like, low... and I need something in the end game that's slower than these guys, it's probably like Turtle. Turtle's faster than Gastro. I don't know, bring Pidgeot. Or, I don't know, a Rain guy, some Rain guy. Maybe just, I don't know, bring like Shuckle. When in doubt, but Shuckle dies to Water move. I guess, I don't know, in case of disaster, bring Ludi. Or maybe Tenta is a good bring, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Tenta's like the exact kind of guy that could pivot in on random move. If I needed to for some reason. And Tenta would never show kill afterward, but... Did I sack my Tenta? Where is my Tentacruel? Am I blind? Oh, it's top right. It's just blending in. Okay. Bring Tenta. Okay. Let's do it. I need to figure out how to get to this fight first. So which teleporter is it? It's bottom teleporter. Yeah, bottom teleporter. And then they're there. Okay. Okay, middle door, always. Check items. Wait, I gotta do items. This guy needs power anklet. That's a bright powder. Power anklet. Item here doesn't really matter, so I guess bright powder. I don't want it to miss here, and I need to go healing berry. That's confirmed to be true. Which one do I have the most of? Figgy, okay. Gara, I have to go sharp beak on this. This has to be sharp beak to get the kill. Where is my sharp beak? There it is. Nope, that's the wrong one. Sharp beak. I guess focus band would actually be really good here. So let's go focus band on this. Or no, not focus band. Bright powder. And also, I guess, yeah, bright powder here. That's not a bright powder. That's a pure incense. Focus band here. Okay. This should work. Kind of aura bringing, like, a bunch of underleveled guys to this fight. Okay, let's just be really careful here again. Okay. It's bottom teleporter. Okay, let's check items quickly. Power anklet, bright powder. Stanler, healing berry, sharp beak. I guess I said Pidgeot in the back, but this is fine. Okay. Alright. We're baiting kill with Mischievous on both guys. Baiting kill from both guys. It sees kill with Sucker Punch. We're going to Ice Beam the Dragonair. Switch this guy into Stanler. We're going to int him. Haunter's fastest mon. That didn't crit, which means we're chilling. That means this fight's free. This is Blastoise. Haunter kills this with Seed Bomb. Yep. He's faster than me. I kill it with Seed Bomb. It shouldn't surf here. Either way, we always go Gara. At -1, Toxicroak sees kill with highest roll of Drain Punch. So Deer is free to switch to Gyarados. Go here. See what Blastoise does. Surf. It did because of Dry Skin AI there, I guess. Doesn't really change anything, though. And then Seed Bomb kills this. This guy should Drain Punch Gara. Then this is Vaporeon. This guy dies to Seed Bomb. Gara is faster than Toxicroak and kills it with Aerial Ace. If it Sucker Punches me, I live crit. And if it targets Obama, it'll always be Drain Punch. So Aerial Ace the Toxicroak here. Kill this. Kill this. Now it goes Parasect. This guy doesn't have Focus Band or anything. I kill this guy with Ice Beam, and I just click any move here. And then this is Gastrodon, who I kill with Seed Bomb. And I'm faster, and I just click any move here. Okay, another fight down. And then I fought these guys already, so I can just run out. Okay. Second to last fight before Cyrus. Because I have to do this next fight, and then after I do the next fight, I need to go fight an optional. But I'm trying to do as much of Trick Room as possible before I go fight the optionals in case something goes wrong. Okay. Who is anyone on this team coming to the next fight? Obama is. Yeah, okay. There's not going to be room in this box now. Okay, so next fight is this fight that's not actually in snow. This fight that says it's in snow, but isn't actually in snow. It should be this one. It says it's in hail, it's not in hail. This Articuno doesn't have snow cloak. Not, this Articuno has snow cloak, not, snow warning. So it's not in hail. So the line for this fight is lead Chestnut. Lead Chestnut. Chestnut with Charcoal. Kills this Articuno in one hit. Is faster. I bait out Cloyster. Yeah, because Suicune overflows. So I bait out Cloyster, who I kill with Magma Storm. And then Glaceon comes in. Not Glaceon. Has super effective move. Will it go Glaceon? It should go Suicune then. No, it should go Steelix. It should go Steelix. And then I just chain the Steelix. Take Roap Chip, bait in Suicune. And then we just go Obama. Obama just 1v1s this guy, even if it curses up, which it's going to. We just click Woodhammer or Seed Bomb into, like, Seed Bomb or Woodhammer. You just figure it out. You 1v1 this guy with Power Anklet. And then you bait out Guard, right? Who you also just kill with Woodhammer. But if you don't, and it's Psychic, you can always just bring, like, Hatman and just go Hatman and just kill it. So you just bring Hatman because, like, it's free. Why not? And then to kill this Glaceon, Hatman walls this guy with Feint Attack as long as this guy has no Blizzards. So Blizzard has 5 PP. So we just have to stall 5 turns of Blizzard. So my best guys at eating a Blizzard is probably like Bastiodon. Bastiodon eats a Blizzard. Eats a couple probably. I need something else. Pure water type. Starmie probably takes a lot from Blizzard. I could bring Milo, actually. If I bring Milo at level 100, I take nothing from Blizzard. So I'll bring Milo then. And I could bring Tenta too. I guess there's some merit to keeping Milo under-leveled, but we're kind of done with Trick Room. I guess Tenta at level 100. We'll bring Tenta and Milo both at level 100 in the back to stall the Blizzard turns. And then on Earth Power, because all these guys bait Earth Power at 100. Does this bait Earth Power? No, this bait's same damage. There's probably some level where it works. Yeah, at 99 it works, so I can just go 99. But this could be a rounding error. I don't know. We'll just go 99. On this. And that's it. That's the fight. Let me just double check the baiting, right? Let me just triple check the baiting here. Where is the fight? And yeah, where is the fight? So you go up this stairs here. And then after you go up the stairs, you just go to the end. And at the end, there's like a teleporter, and it's leftmost teleporter. And then you just run across and take the teleporter, and he jumps you. Okay. I'm good. Items. Items are... I need my team. Team is Chestnut. Use 2 trade mons, the Hatman, Bastiodon. I mean, that's just like every Trick Room fight the whole game. Bring this guy. Bring this guy. Then we gotta level these guys up. Go 100 on both of these. Not 100 on Milo. We gotta go like 99 on Milo. Wait, what was the reason to do this? Can it Blizzard or resist? It can Blizzard or resist, can it? Hold up. Can this guy Blizzard or resist? Yeah, he can Blizzard or resist. Like, he can Blizzard on the Switch. Ah, fuck. This guy can Blizzard, huh? Like, can this guy Blizzard or resist? Yeah, but I guess he can Blizzard or resist, but I can always just go... I can just use Mantine instead to cover for that, right? Like, can I just use Mantine to cover for this? Like, Mantine's probably not dead to crit Blizzard. Then I don't have to use Honchkrow, but that does mean that I have less Blizzard pivot guys, because I can't go Hatman, it'll just die. So I have to bring this guy. But I guess I could stay in and recover, like, if I want to a couple times. Yeah, so let's just bring this guy instead of this guy. Okay. Items. Power Anklet on this guy. Power Anklet on this guy. Charcoal on this guy. Charcoal on this guy. Item on this guy doesn't really matter. Focus Band in case I messed anything up. Because it can't miss Blizzard. So Bright Powder doesn't really work here. My Focus Band should be at the bottom. Yeah, focus... No, fuck. Focus Band here. Item on this is like Healing Berry. Guave. Item here is like... I guess also heal... Like, probably like Aspire Berry. And then item here is like Healing Berry. Okay, that should be good. Lead Chestnut. Alright, lead Chestnut. Check items really quick. Charcoal, Power Anklet, Focus Band, Guava, Aspire, Mago. Yeah, okay. Middle door. Let's be careful here. Okay, it's bottom teleporter. And then it's this guy's I fought. And then it's this. And then I'm at the bed. And then I go up. And then I go down the hallway here. And I go into this teleporter. Right? Should be this teleporter. Let me just triple check. Yeah, okay. Go in here. Should start a cutscene. Cyrus is upset about something. This guy's upset. Okay. Okay, when I jump through here, it should jump me. Charcoal power, focus man. Okay. It should jump me through here. Yeah. This is Uranus. This is like a big trainer that you fought throughout the game. Anyway, Magma Storm kills this. Bates Steelix, Magma Storm kills this. Bates Cloister, Magma Storm kills that. Okay. Strong opening. Trademon just kills 3 guys. Go here. Curse is on me. Okay. I Woodhammer first. Never Dead to Ice Fang crit after recoil. If he doesn't curse again, which he will. Woodhammer. Yes. Still faster. I kill with next Woodhammer. Crit didn't matter. Now I bait Gardevoir and I kill this and I live. And then it's Glaceon last. Glaceon sees kill on me with only Blizzard. So this is always Blizzard. So Blizzard 1, go here. Tank that shit. Earth Power. Or Double Team, go here. Sub, okay. Now we go back. Okay, Double Teams. I don't really care about this. I just care about Blizzards. Okay. Okay, now he should be attacking me. On the next one, he should be attacking me. Okay, nice. How did that miss? Oh, there's no snow up. Oh, I definitely should have gone Bright Powder then. Yeah, let's go here. 2 Blizzards. Go here. 3 Blizzards. Go here. 4 Blizzards. That's a crit. Go here. Go here. Now this should be last Blizzard. Should be last Blizzard. Go here. And I can test by roosting. But then I can be hit by Earth Power. Right? Let me just triple check here. I am slower. Yeah, I roost here. Yeah, okay. So he doesn't have any more Blizzards. So we go here. And then we just click Feint Attack. And we kill this guy eventually. Another frag for the Hat Man. Okay, and then now we just leave. Where does this take me? Where am I? Where am I? Okay, I see. I understand. Alright, that's all the fights before Cyrus. Which means now we have to fight an optional to get a scale, and then once we get a scale, then we can fight Cyrus. Okay, I need to do an Orberg. I need to do the Orberg Gate fight. That's the last fight before Cyrus, right? Yeah, next fight is Cyrus. Okay. Okay, so let's go fight some optionals. We're gonna fight the Orberg Gate optional first. I don't know this trainer's name, though. I think technically you get access in Byron Split. So it's probably in Byron Split docs. No, because you need strength, right? So it's probably in Candace Split docs. Is it? It's just not in here. Is it in Galactic Split or Volkner Split docs? Byron Split, Veteran Grant. That sounds right to me. Yeah, this one. Okay, so for this fight, we wanted to not Trick Room. So if one of us is slower, it won't Trick Room. So if I lead Chestnut and Gengar, shouldn't Trick Room. Gengar kills the Spiritomb before it can move. And then Chestnut just does like huge damage to Muck. Right? I go Cherry on this. Or I go Chesto on this. And then whoever comes out, I don't really care. It's probably gonna go Pachirisu or Mightyena. Either way, on the next turn, we always kill the other Mon, and we never die to Astonish crit. If we want to switch, we just switch to Steelix, Rotom, or Shuckle, and this fight's free. Okay, let's do it. This fight's like completely free. It's like a meme fight. So it's like Chestnut. I need a Flymon. Gengar. Rotom. And I need a Strength Mon and Rock Smash Mon. Which means I guess we just bring Kingler, who knows both moves. Okay, let's go pre-sleep somewhere. I don't care about Kingler being pre-slept, so let's just swap out Kingler. And then fly, and then unpre-sleep Kingler. Alright, we will bring... we need to pre-sleep... Who? Who's missing here? Missing Mon is... Steelix. Okay, let's pre-sleep. Let's do items. Do I need to be Spell Tag Gengar to get this kill? I do need to be Spell Tag Gengar to get this kill. So lead is like this. No Pursuit Trappers here. So we go Spell Tag Gengar. Spell Tag Gengar. Persenberry here. Persenberry. And then Shuck Bob. Probably just like healing item or bright powder. Let's go healing item. I should be a little more careful with these. So let me just go bright powder here. Bright powder. Bright powder here. I guess Persenberry is better here in case of emergency. I have a few, so I'm not too concerned. And then Steelix item is like also bright powder. Yeah, also bright powder here. Okay. I need a Surfmon, right? Which is also Kingler then. I mean, yeah, the only move my Kingler needs is Crabhammer. There's no other move that my Kingler is ever clicking. So I'm just going to put all my HMs on this. Strength. I need to get Kingler. Hold up. I already have a Strength Mon. Wait, I just need Rock Smash and Surf. So I think Kingler already has Rock Smash. No, Kingler has Strength and Rock Smash. So I actually need to fly back. Ah, this is annoying. Okay. I need to fly back and delete Strength on this and teach it Surf. So let's delete this thing. Kingler. Delete Strength. I'll keep Superpower just in case I click it on Saturn too, but I don't think I ever would because it's in rain. Kingler can definitely learn Surf for sure. It's a water type. Okay. Now we need to pre-sleep again. I understand that I could do this at my bed in my house at home, but I don't really want to do that. So this is easier than doing that because I don't want to run back and forth. Pre-sleep here. And then we fly to the gate, which is here. And then we go get Kingler. Okay. I mean, King Glidum doesn't matter. It's never entering this battle. Okay, let's go. Okay. I guess technically I should lead Gengar, but it's fine. Okay, it should be this guy. Let me just save here. Just in case I get soft locked or something here. Check items one time. Yeah, looks good. Okay. And then I push this boulder down and then he fights me, right? I should make sure I have an escape rope on one of my Pokemon, just in case he steals all of them. Okay. Let's do it. Meme fight. Hopefully I don't get anything wrong here. Click Shadow Ball, kill Spiritomb, click Will-O-Wisp or Magma Storm on Muck. I think clicking Will-O-Wisp is higher EV, but he could smokescreen me, I guess. I think then he could blow up, I guess, next turn. Does Gengar kill if I chip it? No, it doesn't. Let's just burn this guy. This kills. No Trick Room. Confused Gengar is unfortunate. I missed. That's bad. It's going to click Astonish into Gengar, which I don't really want to happen. Also, I'm confused. I need to kill the Mightyena first, because it can go to Sudowoodo and explode on me. So let's go here, and I could get mean looked. Let's go here. And click Magma Storm on Mightyena to kill it. Unlucky. Let's go Steelix now. Do it again. Unlucky. Let's glare this guy and try again. Nice, big hit. Alright, this guy is gonna explode. I don't care about muck damage. This guy's just gonna explode. So pivot this slot, Gengar. Does Chestnut live crit? I mean, Steelix might low-key live crit. Chestnut would live crit. Would Steelix live double explosion crit? Steelix would live double explosion crit here. So it could be higher EV to stay in an Earthquake with Steelix and go Rotom. I'm confused. What am I talking about? Go here. Go here. This guy explodes. Okay. Ganlonberry. This guy is going to click follow me and the muck is going to explode. So the best possible play for that is to just click Shadow Ball into Pachirisu. And then click Ominous Wind into Pachirisu. This is a range to kill. Crit kills. Okay. Shadow Ball this guy. Click Shadow Ball on this guy. Nice. Okay. GG meme fight. Oh. Alright, he's dead. What's up, Masters? W Raid, what's going on, dude? Isn't there like a hidden item right here? W Raid, what's up, Pack? What's up, Masters? Isn't there like a hidden item like right here? Isn't it like underneath the boulder? Or is there no hidden item here? Am I hallucinating? I thought there was an item under this thing. Orberg B1F. Nice. Playing EK or are you playing Run and Bun? Yeah, I saw he was running up the gym. I was legit watching like while I was streaming cuz like it's just so sick to watch him do it like blind. Is there an item down here or something? I swore that there was like an item down here that's under this boulder. What's up, Hearth? What's going on? I'm looking at my item doc, trying to understand. Yeah, Orberg Gate. Strength puzzle behind Old Man. Okay, so there is no item under this. Okay. So let's just save in case I somehow soft lock myself in this puzzle, but I'm just not going to. Okay, so have to move this one forward, probably twice. Have to move this one forward. Have to move it up again. And I want to get up there. So, like, you probably want to move this boulder. You have to move one of these boulders up. I think it's probably this one all the way up, most likely. It's probably this one all the way up. That seems correct, because then you could get up there. Yeah. Probably this one all the way up. Or no, is it all the way up? And then, like, if you push this one up, you could go left on that boulder. But then you're kind of, like, fucked here a little bit. Because you need to push that boulder left or right. Like, this boulder needs to go left or right. Or, yeah, this boulder needs to go left or right, which means you need to be able to get on this side of it. Which means you want to push this boulder this way. Right? Which means you want to push this boulder up, this boulder over, this boulder all the way down. Right? Yeah, that's what it is. So you want to push this bulb up, this one over, and then you want to push this one all the way down. And then you want to push this boulder over to the corner. And then this boulder up one, this one over to the left side. And then I think I might have botched. Well, you could do this, right? And then you could do this. And then you could do this. And then like this. And then you're fucked. L. Unlucky. We'll come back for this one. We'll come back and do it again. Can't escape rope here. Okay, that's designed so that you would soft lock here, basically. Very cool. Whatever. We just run it back. We're good enough to... Oh my god, I thought that was a trainer. We just run it back. And then we need to get the scale. That's what we came here for. Oh, the trainer comes back? I have to fight him again? Oh, that's annoying. Really? Well, I guess I don't have to. I can just walk through, right? It should be fine. I can just walk through here, right? Okay, let's just actually lock in and do this puzzle properly. Well, the end state is that this boulder needs to go left then, right? So for this boulder to go left, you need to rock smash this, push this over, and then push this over. So it's like this, rock smash this, push this over. In order to be able to push that over, if you get this boulder out of the way, that's impossible then, because this one always goes up. So you have to push it this way, which means you need this boulder to come down, which means you need that boulder to go up. And you want this one to go over here, rock smash left. Okay, I see. So it's like this, and then you need to push this one this way. So you do this, and then you do this, right? And then you need to push this boulder left. So in order to do that, you need to be able to... No, you need to push this boulder right, so I need to get in this spot, which means I should just be able to do this, this, and then this. We won. Hopefully you don't fight me again. Okay, cool. Excellent. Alright, now we go fight Cyrus. I guess I should do the snow optionals first, because I'm done with Trick Room now. And it lets me stall for a little bit. It lets me stall for a little bit to go do optionals, so I'm going to stall for a little bit to go do some optionals. Because I need the other scale eventually anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me if I do it now or later. But I need to fight... What? I need to fight these snow fights. I think I wrote down their names. What did I give this? Escape rope in case I got stuck? Yeah. After that last guy, I just don't trust them anymore with that. Okay. So next fight should be these snow optionals on 216. I have to fight 3 of them. Blake. No, just 2. Blake and Maria. So let's look at Blake first. So the Blake fight, the idea is that you lead Pidgeot to get an intim on this guy. You intim this guy. He's going to fake you out. And if he doesn't, you just don't really care. You go to Fori. Go Fori on this guy. I'm level 100 now. And I have spikes. We go Fori. We're just going to... What's the highest damage on this? Yeah, highest damage is Aerial Ace or Force Palm. So you just set 3 layers on this guy. Just Aerial Ace. Okay, so you just set 2 layers on this guy. And then you go to Lucario. Set 2 layers, go to Lucario. You just... Why am I slower than this guy? Oh, because I'm holding Power Anklet. I should be faster. I'm not faster than this. Well, I guess I could... I guess you can't do this then. You could probably Encore here somewhere. What is Shucklebait? Shucklebait's highest damage Aerial Ace. Just go Shuckle Encore, right? And then go Lucario when it's Encored into Aerial Ace. Click Aura Sphere. You bait highest damage, right? Because none of these guys have super effective move on you. Does Explosion overflow? Explosion might overflow. It does. What else? Iron Tail, Sucker Punch is going to be no damage. So it's either Tri-Attack. Tri-Attack. None of these are going to be good. Double... Or this guy just has Earthquake. What am I talking about? Just goes here. You just go Black Belt. You just chain this guy. I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe it's just lead Pidgeot and just kill this guy. I mean, do you just kill this guy? I had a different line of sorts here. Oh, I remember what it was. It's set 2 layers and then go Rotom, right? Because Rotom walls this guy. You just beat this guy with Rotom. And then you go Zoom Lens. And then you bait in Porygon for Shadow Ball. Yeah. Porygon for Shadow Ball. You go Lucario. You eat that shit. If you set 3 layers, you can Aura Sphere No, you just can black belt with 2 layers and you probably just kill, yeah? Yeah, you just kill. And then you bait out Snorlax and you just chain it. And you should never die to recoil. Do you die to recoil? You should never die to recoil here. What if you get crit by this? If you get crit by Shadow Ball, you take 116. And then you kill him. And then you bait this guy, and he's at like... What, it's like 2 layers is like 18% or 16%? 2 layers, I think, is 18%. Or 16%. It's like not a lot less than 3 layers. Yeah, it's 1/6 damage. Yeah, 1/6. So 1/6 of this guy's HP is what? Like, 434 divided by 6 is 72 damage. So this guy is at like 434 minus 72 is 362, and then divided by 4. So I'll take 90 recoil from killing this with CC. And then I take 2 hail ticks, right? Or I take 3 hail ticks. So I take 17 from hail 3 times. Switch in, kill, kill. Right, so 51. I think I live that. Is that on a crit Shadow Ball? Yeah, that's on a crit Shadow Ball. Is 116. So it's just what? 51 plus 90 plus 116. Yeah, I'd live that. So then you just chain 2 there, and then you bait in Kecleon, and if you have 3 layers up, you kill this guy. You might also be dead to Sucker. Either way, regardless, you can just go to Steelix, just farms this guy. Like, I'm pretty sure Steelix just absolutely farms this guy. Yeah, Steelix farms this guy. And then I have 1 extra slot, so I guess throw a Bastion on the team. Or no, I guess the correct play is throw a Raptor on the team here. Yeah, you throw a level 100 Raptor. Or do I need superpower to kill this? I might need superpower to kill this, but I might legit die to superpower recoil from this. Yeah, we'll just throw Hatman in the back. Because if it is EQ, you can switch in on EQ. If you, for some reason, are going to die to recoil here and I mess this up, it's EQ. You just go here and kill him. Right? Okay. Okay, how do I get there again? I need a Flymon. I need a Rock Smash. I need a Strengthmon. And I'm going to need a Rock Climbmon. I guess I could teach it to Steelix because I'm going to get rid of Iron Tail anyway right now. So I can just keep Rock Climb to Steelix. Or I could bring a Mon in the back with Rock Climb. I think it's probably fine. Let's just go with this team. Flymon, Strengthmon, Steelix. I can just prep again when I get there. But, and Rotom. Do I need a pre-sleep for this fight? I don't need to pre-sleep for this fight. Yeah, I don't need to pre-sleep for this fight. Do I need to pre-sleep for the other fight after this? I think I do need to pre-sleep for this fight. We'll figure it out. Alright, let's go. Last 2 optionals before Fuego Ironworks, which is the last optional that I have to fight of the remainder of the game. So, we fly here. And then we go to Candace's area. 216 here. I can use the house on 216 to rest. To like, get my Mons and stuff for this. I should still have Repel up. Famous last words. I know. It's famous last... Well, you heard me. You heard me. We go to Kent. I think that ideally, if I dodge all the optionals, I should have to fight 3 more optionals on in Fuego. But... And I fought all these people, obviously. Nah, there's some that jump you, though, that you can't dodge. That's the one I'm fighting. There's two that you have to fight. Can you walk under the other one? Oh, I can just pre-sleep here. Can you walk under the second one? Like, you can certainly dodge the two rotating ones, but there's one that looks like on a straight line down in the middle. So, I'm not sure about that one. I'm prepared to fight two of them. This is the squad. I need Fori. I also need Fori to be level 100, which it is. And I also need, so items. I need, here's like muscle band in case something goes horribly wrong. And this needs to come in an E-speed something. This should be black belt. Black belts. Where's my black belt? I guess expert belt is better here. Not on this guy. This has to be black belt explicitly. Yeah, there we go. And then expert belt on Hatman. Expert belt here. And then Rotom item should probably be Healing Berry. In case I get crit a few times. I can go Wiki on this. And then Rocky item. There's no status on the Steelix as far as I'm aware. On the Kekbob. Yeah, there's no status on the Kekbob, so we'll just go Bright Powder or Soft Sand on this. Soft Sand on this. And then item here is like Healing Berry. Fori's nature is minus Spadef, so I can go Figgy on this, right? Figgy should be minus attack. Yeah, so I can go Figgy on this. Okay. I can pre-sleep right here. There's kind of no... this bed doesn't have the bottom. You have to sleep in the bed. And I need to teach Rock Climb to somebody, which is going to be Steelix. We're going to get rid of Iron Tail on this. We've clicked it as many times as we're going to for the rest of the game. Check moves. Yeah, dude, this area is tough. This is tough. That's what they're saying, Luke. They're saying that this is impossible. Okay. This guy jumps me. This should be always fake out. Not always, I guess, but it should be fake out. Go here. When am I dead? This guy can't double hit, can he? No, he's clicking Aerial Ace here. Set a spike. Set a spike. Am I dead to Aerial Ace crit plus hail? No. I can set one more layer here. If I get crit, would I ever bait random move here? I only need 2 spikes. And then... I was supposed to go Zoom Lens on this. Am I dead to double crit? I guess I have to discharge then. I wanted to click Focus Blast on this guy. Just for aura. And then this should go here. Goes Snorlax? Why? Oh, for Crunch, yeah. No, that's fine. That's totally fine. I thought it would go Kecleon for Sucker Punch. Or Porygon for Shadow Ball. I don't really understand why it did that. Like, oh, I guess because they're all normal types, it goes immediately to Phase 2. Because they all have no effect on me. This doesn't change anything. This is fine. This is Crunch, go Lucario. Yeah, Crunch, go Lucario. This guy can never explode. All he can click here is Crunch. Lucario tanks the shit out of Crunch. I kill this guy with CC. This goes Kecleon first. I mean, if I set 3 layers, I would have killed this guy right now and chained. I mean, Steelix farms this guy. The question is, what am I going to do about the Porygon now? Can I just kill this and chain? With Black Belt? Maybe with Black Belt I do just kill this guy. No, I don't. Okay, so how much recoil would I take if I killed this guy right now? I would take 64 recoil. So 134 minus 64 is 70. And I said before that I was taking like, so 70. Before I said I was taking like, I think 18 from Hail. I'm taking 17 from Hail. So 134 minus 17 after I kill this guy from Hail. Minus 64 when I kill this guy. He sees highest damage as Iron Tail here, so he shouldn't Sucker Punch. I should live. And then this goes Porygon. And after 2 spikes, I kill this with Aura Sphere. That's why we're spiking. Because it just lets you just chain entire fights for free. Because my Lucario's not adaptability, so it needed that to hit the ranges. Do you have to actually do this as a back-to-back-to-back? I thought they don't reset. Like, these are one-time trainers, right? This is not a back-to-back. Like, you can leave in between, I'm pretty sure. Like, at least I think so. Anyway, I'm going to run some ads quickly while I get my team for the next fight. What was my team for the next fight? Next fight is this Maria fight. Oh, you were talking about CK Plus. Yeah. I just didn't know what he was talking about. I thought he was talking about me. Like, yeah. No, you're right. That fight is, like, fine with some guys. You have, like, good Crobat. It's pretty free. If you have, like, really good Quag or good Fortress, you can use it there. Anyway, this fight, this guy leads with a Water type, which means that Luxray outspeeds and kills it. Yeah, this guy leads with a Water type, which means you can just click buttons on Luxray and kill this guy. And then who do I bait in? I bait in Rapidash, right? No, I bait in, yeah, I bait in Sudowoodo. And this guy can just click, like, it's just Woodhammer or EQ can just click any move here. What was my plan for this here? I mean, Steelix just farms this guy once again. Like, Woodhammer EQ is Steelix fodder. Just go here. You farm this guy. He can never kill you, like, ever. You just glare him. Let him take a hail tick or 2. Or no, you just EQ and then he dies to hail. Well, I guess if you glare, then he always dies to hail. So you just glare this guy and then kill it, and then you bait Rapidash for Flare Blitz. It doesn't see Reckless, though. Mountaineer. Should still just see Flare Blitz as highest damage always into Steelix. And you can maybe just chain this guy. Could you go Golem here on this? You go Golem on this guy? Yeah, you can just go Golem on this guy. You just kill this guy if you go Rossberry. And then you bait in this guy, and you're never baiting any kills, and even if you are, you don't really care. And looks like by his moveset that Rotom just walls this guy, and it does. Just go Rotom with Healing Berry, and you wall this guy. If you want to pivot, you can go, like, I don't know. I guess if you wanted to pivot here, should be Steel Wing highest damage. So just kill this guy. He goes here. You go here. You wall this guy. You glare. You kill. Goes here. This guy clicks Flare Blitz. You go Golem. You kill this guy with Golem. As long as... Would you ever die to Hail? That should be like 85. It's close. You might need like an Oran Berry here or something. Instead of Rost. I have to make sure I'm not dead to Hail here. Hold up. Because I guess I could always bait this guy to Mega Horn, and then I don't have to worry. But, like, it depends a little tiny bit here about what the HPs look like. Oh, sorry, I need new mix. Need new mix. I haven't listened to this one yet. But, 66 from Flare Blitz's max roll. Jump Kick max roll is 178. And I take 2 ticks of hail, right? So 244 plus 2 ticks of hail is 285 divided by 16. 17. So I think I live. That should be 34 plus 244. Yeah, I'll always live. I guess he could just random move Mega Horn because of high crit. No, because I resist. He shouldn't be able to. So yeah, we can just do that and it should be fine. I guess I can just... I have to throw a Rost on that guy. I have to throw a Rost on Golem for this to work. And I have 1 free slot, right? Or 2 free slots. Yo, Dwellcito, thanks. Appreciate it, man. We didn't use Steelix in the last fight, so it should be fine. Bring Lux. Bring Lucario in case I run into optional. Rotom. Golem. I guess, could I not just pivot Gara once on the fire move to, like, int him this guy? Because I'll always live that crit, and then I'll bait Double Edge. Even without Reckless. Am I never died a crit? I never died a crit here? Yeah, I never died a crit. Flare Blitz plus Hail. If I throw, like, an Orin on this guy, I should always bait only Double Edge kill. I might need more than an Orin, but... I might need, like, an actual Healing Berry on that. Am I missing someone? Luxray, kill, go Steelix, go Gara, go Golem, go Rotom last, right? And then bring Lucario in case you run into the optional. And then pre-sleep. Wait, if I pre-sleep, I don't need Rost. I'm just so used to being in Trick Room that I just, like, innately thought that I needed that. We can go Orin on this, then. I guess I could teach Rock Climb to Golem at this point. Because in theory, I could chain 2 then with Golem sometimes. It's not really worth it. Just stay the line. I'll never proc this unless I get crit and need it. So I can just give any. Item here doesn't matter. We just full wall this guy. I mean, Luxray also just comes back in and full walls this guy. So, like, and outspeeds it. Yeah, so I actually don't need Rotom at all. Rotom's just backup, so we'll just give Rotom, like, a Bright Powder. Give Rotom, like, a Bright Powder. Give Luxray, like, a Shell Bell, maybe? Doesn't really matter. Like, it actually doesn't matter at all what I give this. So I guess, like, yeah, Lax Incense. And then Rocky item also doesn't really matter. I think Soft Sand is most useful here, just because this guy just always has to hold Soft Sand. It's just too weak. And then the other optional, if I happen to run into it, I just said as Bradley. The other guy, I'm just going to dodge him. But if I run into this guy, Bradley, you can just switch. Like, if you're leading Luxray, you're baiting Ice Beam. So you just go Lucario on this, and then you just click Aura Sphere 3 times. You just click Aura Sphere 3 times and win. So I guess, I don't know. In case I need it, go Black Belt or something. I doubt it. This is like a baby Pokemon. And I have Rock Climb on Steelix, so I can get up here. Alright, let's lock in for a second and not run into an optional. It's like the top row, right? He snipes you on the top row, I think. Oh, I just ran into him. Okay, whatever. It's content. This guy's free. I was planning on maybe even fighting this guy just because it was so free. Anyway, you just go here. Just sweeps. You just click Aura Sphere. Kill this. Bait Pylo. Click Aura Sphere. Kill this. And then go Snover. Click Aura Sphere. Kill this. Okay. Optional defeated. That I didn't want to run into, but it's no big deal. That's just not a problem for a guy like me today. What was, like, the point of that? That optional. Like, why does that guy exist? Yeah, this guy is the guy I'm talking about that, like, snipes you. See, I don't think you can go under this one. Like, she snipes you from up there. So you can't dodge this one. This is who again? This is Maria. Fodder. This is pseudo. This is like kind of random move. Just go here. You wall this guy. Click glare. And then click EQ. Because now you kill. I guess you don't always kill. If he explode crits me, do I die? I am dead to explode crit right now, huh? Only like some super high rolls, and this is a good range. And then this is Rapidash. It sees only Flare Blitz here. Go Gara. Get an Intim on this guy. I tank that. Take some recoil. Now I'm showing Double Edge. Yeah, I'm showing Double Edge now. Go Golem on that. You tank that shit. Kill this guy with EQ here. Nice Orin. And then am I dead to Steel Wing? I'm not, but I am dead to Hail. So I could have stayed in here and killed if I had taught Rock Climb. Anyway, Luxray just lives all... This guy is Sniper, though. Does Luxray actually live crit here? He could Drill Peck high crit. Yeah, Luxray lives everything here. Just go Luxray. Guess what? Dies. Okay. Stop for a second here and heal in case I run in. I'm just not going to run into this optional. Like, this one I can see, so I'm not going to run into it. But, like, let me just see what they have in case I do. Because there's, like, some items here that I need to get, and I don't know exactly where they are. What does this trainer actually have? Who is this trainer? Who are you, optional 2, just dodge guy in my notes? You should be in Candace Split on 216 docs. This guy's kind of got a demon team a little bit. This is Andrea. Yeah, let's just not run into this. Let's just not run into this. And if I do, the lead is always Lucario anyway. Okay. So she goes up and then down in a circle like that. So I should be safe here, should be safe here. Okay. Oh wait, I gotta move. Yeah, okay. And then now I should be safe behind this tree. Okay, Mental Orb in. Ice Beam TM in. Heart Scale in. Okay. Let's hide behind this tree again here. Okay. This one, the best way to do is just follow her. Yo, December Chills. We're going to get some Pokemons. We're not going to get any Pokemons, but we're about to fight a Mega Boss right now. Okay, before I fight the Mega Boss, we need to debunk how Explosion works in the calculator in Phase 2. I don't think it matters either way, but if it works the way I think it works, then it's better to go for this, like, swaggy line instead of going for the, like, normal line that I have. Because the swaggy line is, like, a little bit cooler, and that matters. I also, wait, I need to go get a TM that I don't have for this fight. So I need to go to the resort area. But, like, the swaggy line, if it goes Registeel, means we auto-lose. So, like, I would prefer for that to not happen. We're about to figure it out. Don't worry, we're about to figure it out. First, we're gonna get Energy Ball TM and another hard scale. There is an optional on this route, though, that swims around in the water that's not in the docks. Like, I'm pretty confident of that. So... But, like, it actually is a better line. Like, if my Switch AI knowledge is correct on who this should go to off the Switch, not the Switch AI, but on the Switch, if it's correct, then it's always more optimal to go for the swaggy line because it sets up the back line in a riskless way, right? Whereas there's, like, a couple crits that can, like, make some things go wrong on my Cyrus fight. I need a team for a swimming optional. It's probably, like, Mantine, Gara. I need Steelix. And I don't know, like, Shuckle is always, like, a good random bring when you don't know who to bring. Just, like, lives everything. I guess Kingdra is probably a good bring here as well. In case there's a random swimming optional here. So we'll bring this guy instead of Shuckle. Nah. Shuckle saved the run last time. I'm not doing that. I won't bring Mantine. Though Mantine is generally a pretty good bring when it comes to, like, rain stuff. But I don't need Mantine. I can't let Mantine die ever. I need a Surfmon anyway. Fuck. Does anyone know Surf? I guess Tenta knows. Starmie knows Surf. So, like, we'll bring Starmie instead of Kingdra. And just in case of Demon optional, always lead, like... Ludi. Alright, so there should be some hidden items on this route somewhere. I already got my encounter here, so I don't really care about running into the grass. What items are in this area? Mainly I want to find this, like, there's an Energy Ball TM here that I need. And there's also a Heart Scale here that I need. Yeah, there's an Energy Ball, 2 layers above stairs leading up from water. Okay. So it's like this one? Is it safe? Can I go this way? Can I go in this house? Is this guy gonna troll me? What is this? Yo, what's up, Hims? Classic Hims W right there. I do get a Razor Fang. No, I don't care about that. I need to go up this way. Should be up here somewhere. Let's be careful here. There is, like, an optional on this route somewhere that I heard about that's not in the docks. Okay. Hidden items up here, maybe? No. So there's just a Heart Scale and Energy Ball. I don't care about anything else here. 2 layers above stairs leading to body of water. Okay. It's probably down here. And then, like, this way. And then going down seems like a waste of time. So we want to go this way. And then where is this Heart Scale? Is it hidden? Yeah, it is hidden. Oh, it's on the little patch of water. Okay. So we actually want to go here, I think. And this is the Energy Ball TM. Let's scout for optional here. There's a swimmer here somewhere. Can I see her from here? She shouldn't be able to snipe me behind this rock if it exists. I can scout, I guess, over here. Because, like, this rock will protect me. No, it's safe. Okay. Okay, Heart Scale in. Let me check off that I got those items on my item tracker. Heart Scale, Energy Ball. Also got the Heart Scale on 216. I got the Heart Scale in the gate. And I got the Heart Scale in 226. And on my TM checklist, I got energy ball. Okay, now we can prep for Cyrus. We needed all of that. All of that was actually important. Okay, so I'm going to keep the line kind of like, I'm going to kind of like not run through the whole line because I think the line is really cool and I just kind of want to run it because it'll be really cool to show. But like the one thing that I need to know is about Stantler baiting basically. So the team for this fight is Stantler, Shuckle, McCargo, Turtle, Ditto, and Steelix. The idea is that we're going to have Stantler kill 4 here, or 3 here, right? But in order for Stantler to kill 3, we have to figure out who it baits off of Rampardos and who it baits off of Gigas, right? So Katrin was explaining this to me, but the way that this works is basically that it calcs with typeless damage, and it also calcs with the stab chart. The question is, does it overflow when it does the typeless calc, or does it overflow only after it's applied both checks? Because like it looks at everything as being typeless, and then it decides if it overflows or not. But I don't know if, does it apply the stab boost on the thing that's left after the overflow, or does it apply the stab boost on the original number that you do, right? Because you can see what I mean, right? Like, for example, if you take, like, 270 damage and this overflows, it would show 14, and then if it was a super effective, like a super effective boost, it would be times 2 on 14 on the overflow, basically. Or does it do it on, like, 14, or will it be like, oh, I overflow here, like, and then it will just recalc it anyway? Either way, Regigigas, like, Brick Break on Stantler overflows. Doesn't overflow. Like, I just don't know. Like, it matters a lot because, like, if Explosion doesn't... like, basically, I think with regardless of what it does, we can try all the outcomes, basically. This guy has... The moves I need to be careful of are Explosion, Brick Break, Earthquake, and Fire Punch. Those are the moves that these guys have, right? So if Stantler is in against this at level 100, Stantler will show no overflow from Brick Break, so Brick Break is 222 damage, right? So basically, if I'm understanding this correctly, it doesn't calc this number. Let's say first it calced the real number, right? If it calced the real number, let me open my calculator here. If it calced the real number, then this one, like 1102 would be like 1102 minus 256 minus 256 minus 256 minus 256 would show 78 damage, right? We would see Explosion with type chart as 78 damage. With no type chart, we would see Explosion as 735, right? Minus 256 minus 256 is 223 then, which is more damage than Brick Break, right? So in that case, it would go to, like, it would, if it overflowed properly, then it would go 223, but then if it applies the type chart afterward, now we have to do a stab boost on 223, which means we do that times 1.5, and that is 334, which overflows again, right? And then that means it would go Dust Noir for Brick Break and not this guy for Explosion, right? This is one example of where it actually does matter, right? If it overflows with type chart, then it wouldn't have applied stab effectively here, right? That's the criteria of this. The other thing is we would need to know who it goes on Rampardo. So basically what we're saying is if it applies type chart after doing the overflow, then it should go to... If it applies the type chart after the overflow and can then overflow again, it should go to Dust Noir. If it does the raw number on the chart as the end overflow, it will go to Heatran, right? So basically, like, the thing we need to know is, like, it goes overflow, typeless. Option 1 is it can be overflow typeless, if it's overflow typeless, and then into overflow with types on the remainder, right? If it does this, then it goes to Dust Noir. If it overflows on just the whole number, right? Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't ever round. It just does overflow on the end number, right? Like then that number means that it would go, we did it before, that means it would go to Dust Noir as well, right? But if it doesn't ever apply the type chart, then it will go to, if there's no type chart, then it will go to Heatran. This also matters because the same thing can happen on Rampardos, right? Like this guy has Fire Punch. This guy has Earthquake, Explosion, and Brick Break. So in this case, Brick Break overflows, so it won't choose that, but that's that's post type chart. So like if we apply the type chart afterward, then it would see super effective in overflow. This I know is true. It will overflow this number, right? Fire Punch is less damage than Earthquake, right? So currently the baiting off of the Rampardos in phase 2 is actually Registeel with Earthquake, depending on how this explosion works. So now same thing with Explosion. This is 10-11, so assuming it overflows on the whole number at the end, which in this case is the same as the typeless number, right? Because this is the same number as the typeless number, because there's no stab or anything, this number with 256 rounding should be the number, meaning that this explosion on Rampardos would be, explosion would be 243 with overflow, meaning that it would go to Heatran over Registeel. That's what I'm understanding. This one matters way more than this one. Like, this one doesn't really matter, because this only happens in, like, rare... This only happens in, like, we go for... I have 2 lines. One of them is swaggy. The other one is more, like, a good line, but, like, it basically, like, I just take out this very cool part of the line purely for the purpose of not letting this go Registeel ever, by just ignoring that as an ever possibility, right? And no, we're not power tricking. We're using Standler. But the main thing that we're doing here is that we're trying to figure out who this will go. I think on Regigigas, it doesn't really matter because it'll always go one of these two and never... I basically, like, on Heatran, on Gigas, I actually don't really care. Because I think on Gigas, because of the way that Brick Break works, it should always, always, always go Dust Noir or Heatran. And honestly, I don't really care if it goes Dust Noir or Heatran. It's the same to me. Heatran is better. But I think if I kill the Gigas, we'll do it again, but I think when I kill the Gigas, it will always go Dust Noir, which is fine. If I'm not going to kill the Gigas, though, but if I do, it will always go Dust Noir. The thing is, on Rampardos is what matters. So on Rampardos, into level 100 Standler, basically, I think this is Explosion, this is Brick Break, this is Earthquake, and Fire Punch, right? So we can see these damage numbers. The highest of these 3 moves, because Brick Break overflows, right? But the important part is, like, all damage is typeless, right? So, like, you do this typeless, it doesn't overflow, which means then we apply the type chart, right? We apply the type chart now, and this overflows. And this I know overflows. For sure, this overflows, right? So it will not see the Dust Noir with the Brick Break, because this number 100% overflows, right? But then on Earthquake, we have to, basically, because Earthquake is more damage as Rampardos, like, yeah, I'm trying to say, if it goes Reggie, I lose, right? Like, and I can't have that happen, right? So, like, it's about what this explosion number becomes. And my understanding is that it halves my defense stats still, and then it does overflow as if this was typeless, basically, and that the Pokemon is typeless. So on Stantler, this number is 10-11, right? So 10-11, and we do modulus by 256, right? And if we do that on the calculator, that comes out to... Nah, it doesn't have super effective move. It doesn't have super effective move. But I'm saying I'll walk. Basically, the line is we're gonna stall the Deoxys, and then we're gonna get Stantler in a position where it kills the Deoxys without prompting Switch AI, right? However, there is a swaggy line here where we can teach Stantler Shadow Ball, and we can alternate on the Deoxys between Shadow Ball and Spatial Rend, so that way like we're trying to bait it into switching into Gigas in the back, right? And if it switches into Gigas in the back, because it'll be faster because it'll be clicking spikes every turn, right? So it'll be faster than me. I'm hitting it with a super effective move. It sees a resistance in the back. It has a super effective move, so it's less likely to switch. But if it does switch and we hit the Gigas with a Spatial Rend, then we just kill the Gigas, bait back in the Deoxys, kill the Deoxys, bait Rampardos, kill the Rampardos, right? But in the other line, where we don't try to prompt the Switch AI, we would basically kill Deoxys, bait Rampardos, kill Rampardos, bait Gigas, chip Gigas, and then die, and then kill it with something else. But if we crit on that turn and kill it, I need to know who it will go to. But I think if I crit on that turn, it doesn't really matter no matter what. It just makes the line less consistent. If it goes to Heatran, it's more consistent. And this is the most likely scenario, because it's not always going to switch AI. And Gigas is always going to be the third Pokemon that's out if it doesn't switch AI. In that case, we basically chip the Gigas, and then either die or crit. If we die, we go Turtle, and we just chain a little bit. And if we crit, then I think it always goes Dusknoir. But it would be better, again, if it went Heatran there, but I think it always goes Dusknoir. This one's complicated because the Gigas gets the normal type boost, which means the type chart is being applied in post, right? Which means, like, it might overflow and then overflow again, right? And I don't really know what happens. I just don't really know here what happens. On Rampardos, though, which is the more important one, this one, I think, if we understand how this works properly, this one, Brick Break will overflow. Earthquake is highest damage. So basically all we care about is Explosion versus Earthquake damage. And Explosion damage is 1011 minus 256. Minus 256 is 499. Minus 256 is 424, like 243. So if this number is the actual number that overflows, and it doesn't do any other fancy weird shit, even when we do this as, like, because Stantler's normal type, so there's no super effective moves here or anything, right? In that case, like, this Explosion should be the highest damage, right? So it should go to Heatran, not Registeel. That is what I understand. That is my understanding of the situation. Either way, if I don't go for the Switch AI, this can never happen because, like, you always bait Rampardos first and then Gigas last. You also save a Shadow Ball TM, but I already calced, like, the one spot that I would teach someone Shadow Ball, and I'm not going to. So I don't really need my Shadow Ball TM. So I'm happy to use it here to, like, maybe make this fight more consistent. Because it's definitely more consistent if I bait Rampardos third, kill it, bait Heatran. That's the... Like, Heatran fourth is the most consistent line. Right? So the Gigas is the one we don't know. The Gigas is the one that we need, like, the AI doctor in here to understand. But basically, like, this is the... It can be Explosion, Brick Break, and Brick Break is highest damage. Like, because this guy has higher... because it doesn't overflow, right? So Brick Break is always default highest damage, which means it will never go Registeel. It will go one of these two, but I don't really care, and it doesn't really matter to me who it is. Because it's not Registeel, right? That's all that matters, is that it's not Registeel, right? So, like, this should be one of these two, and I can figure it out from either of those positions. But on Rampardos, I think it should be Heatran. And if it's supposed to be Heatran here, then I think that that means that the best possible play is, like, if... Because, like, my understanding is when you kill the Gigas, this guy has super effective low kick, and he has neutral typing, which means this guy will be the guy that goes in first, and then Rampardos will come in if you bait the Switch AI for Hammer Arm, and then Reggie, it should go, then this guy will not be considered as a super effective move because his type double overflows to 0, and it will just go phase 2. I think it's safe to go for the Switch AI. I think from this, what it looks like to me is that Rampardos will always bait Heatran. I think so. Rampardos will always bait Heatran. Unless, like, the typeless gives a typeless super effective check on the other mon that's considered typeless. Like, I doubt that's the case. But, like... Unclear. Anyway, let's prep the rest of the fight while we think about it, but I think it should be that. Anyway, where do I need to go? First I need to go scale, I need to go tutor a move. I need to tutor some moves here. So first off, we need Stantler, and we need to tutor a move on Stantler. We need to scale a move on Stantler. On the deer. We need to scale a move on the deer. I think if you are thinking about how Stantler is killing these guys, you can probably imagine what this move is. But it's not really not too crazy complicated technology here. But we're going to teach Stantler a move, and that move is me first. So we're going to teach Stantler me first over teleport. Yes. -1 scale. That's why we had to go get those scales. Now we're going to teach Stantler Energy Ball. Teach Stantler Energy Ball here. This guy learns Energy Ball. We're going to teach this guy Energy Ball, and we're going to get rid of Earth. We're going to get rid of Earthquake. I guess Gravity is... No, yeah, it's Earthquake Hero is. Because I'm never, ever clicking Earthquake on this fight, no matter what. Oh, there actually is a world where I would maybe click Earthquake if I don't go for the Switch AI. Like, if I don't go for the Switch AI, there's a world I would click Earthquake here. But no, it's always Dust Noir is what I'm saying. Like, would I ever... On Dust Noir... Because, like, on Gigas, it's Explosion. It depends on what it does. We'll check one more time here. Brick Break. Earthquake. I mean, it's just Brick Break and Explosion on this. These are the two moves that matter. So, basically, it has to be over 222. So, if Explosion considers typeless first... Let's go through the options. Let's say first it does full type chart. Just right off the rip. If it does... I don't think it does that. But if it does full type chart off the rip, it goes to Dust Noir. If it goes no type chart, right, no type chart, and overflows, and then overflows again, right, it starts with typeless, which means this first damage from this explosion as typeless with overflow is 223, right? So now, if it doesn't apply the type chart at all, it should go to Heatran because of this is 222 and this would be 223, right? So if it never applies the type chart, which I know is false, it would go Heatran. So this is probably not going to happen. The only other scenario is now it applies the type chart. So the question is, if it applies the type chart, which should be 1.5 for stab, right? Right, you get a 1.5 times boost for stab, is 334, and then if you subtract 256, it should be 78, which means it should always go Dust Noir. Should always go Dust Noir. So in that case, going for the Switch AI is optimal. I think going for the Switch AI is optimal. If it goes Registeel, I mean, we just fucking lose. I don't really know, man. Like, if it goes Registeel, we just gotta go Steelix, and it just has to somehow just win. I don't really know how it wins when this guy just can click Explosion and just kill me at any point with crit. Like, but that barely even has to crit. I mean, like, yeah. We can still win from there. It's just like, I could lose Steelix if that happens. I'm gonna go for it. It's cool. It's cool. Let's go for it. If I get punished, I get punished. It is what it is. No one really knows how this works except for Kocherin, so, like, it's whatever. Teach this guy Shadow Ball. We're souping up the deer. We're using 2 TMs and a scale on this guy to make this fight free. Yeah, we get rid of gravity here because the deer is dying. It also helps with, like, PP if in some cases. Okay, let's put the deer at level 100. Okay. Now we need to go delete a move on Steelix. We need to delete Rock Climb off of Steelix. Let's delete Rock Climb off of Steelix. We will forget Rock Climb. Okay. Now we go tutor a move by Shard onto Steelix. We go tutor a move by Shard onto Steelix. So that move is Magnet Rise. How many shards do I have right now for that? I have enough for that, right? I should have enough for Magnet Rise. Yeah, it's 2 green and 5 yellow. And I should get enough green later that I can get another... I can do Sucker Punch one more time. Because I definitely need to do Sucker Punch another time on somebody. So I should still have enough green shards to do Sucker Punch another time. So let's just take Steelix and go shard this guy. Smoke ball this guy. Just in case I run into a character in the grass. Save for progress on Stantler. Okay, we're done with 216. We're on CYRUS 2. Ditto, Metal Power, Stantler, Shellbell, Turtle, 99. Shuckle, 100. Steelix, 100. Teach Magnet Rise. I put the cost there in my notes. Okay, I should just read my notes. Alright. Let's go. Don't go in there or I lose the run automatically. There's no encounters here, but we'll just repel now. Repel now, and then we go scale this move. Or, I mean, shard tutor this move. I fought this guy. I fought these guys. I didn't get all the items from here, but I'll come back and get them later. Okay. Yes. This guy. Magnet Rise. Bang. Note to self for future, that text pops up immediately, and if you mash, you will teach someone a move that you don't want to. Note for future, I will remember that. Alright, we have Magnet Rise Steelix. Alright, now let's go get the team and then fly to Veilstone and do it. Okay, we need to fly him on to get there. Chestnut, Chuckle, Turtle. 99 on Turtle is actually really important. It actually specifically needs to be 99 and not 100 for this line to work. Let me just triple check that, because that was like really important. With Berserk Gene, highest roll of Fire Punch or Shadow Punch is 165. It's 165 highest roll. I step on spikes once at level 38. Divided by 4 should be 79, right? So 318 minus 79, and then I'm gonna level up, and then I'm gonna gain 4 HP, and then I'm gonna step on spikes again, which is 322 divided by 4, which is too low. Am I chatting? This was supposed to work. Hold up. I did that totally wrong somehow. Okay, 318 minus your max HP, the amount you take from spikes, divided by 4, plus 4 minus 318 divided by 4. I'm getting a number that's not correct. Wait, 322 divided by 4 is 80 damage. Take 80 on the second entry. On the first entry, I take 318 divided by 4, which is 79. And then I level up and gain 4. So it's 322 minus 80 minus... Oh, wait, no. It's 318 minus 79, right? Plus 4 minus 80. Yeah, no, that does work. Okay, that actually does work. I was right. Okay. All right, let's do it. Last mon we need here is... who are we missing? Ditto. We need Ditto. We need Ditto. And then we need to do items. So items here are... It's lead Ditto. Give this guy metal powder. We need metal powder on this. I'm just so bad at looking at this menu. Metal powder. Chestnut needs wide lens. Chestnut needs wide lens. Chestnut is slower than Dust Noir. Yes. Turtle needs power anklet. Turtle with spikes up always kills this, is always slower with power anklet. Even at -1 if it hammer arms, yeah. Always kills this from full HP. Always bait the right move. Deer needs a shell bell. Deer needs a shell bell. Let's just triple check. Hammer arm has an additional effect. It lowers speed. Crush grip has an additional effect. It traps you and makes you lose damage. Hammer arm and crush grip both have an additional effect, which means they can both be me firsted. Let's just double check. Check me first. If the user lets you move, you do it with 50% power. This cannot copycat, counter, mirror code, thief, focus punch, chatter, or any move with no additional effect. And those moves don't have no additional effect. Okay, bang. Shuckle item is Citrus Berry. Shuckle needs to clutch the fuck up. We can lose Shuckle here. The only risk of the fight, really, is that it goes Registeel, which it won't. I think so. And the only other risk of the fight is that Shuckle's dead to, like, double crit. And, like, some burn plus crit nonsense and stuff like that. So... Okay. Another important thing we need to do is we need to edge our turtle here. Our turtle needs to level up in the middle of this fight. So we need to edge it here so that it'll level up. It's actually super important that this turtle levels up in the fight. And the switch AI saves that problem because if it doesn't switch AI, then I level up. And if it does switch AI, then it will go Heatran first, right? So then I will just sack and then kill and then level up. So it's safe no matter what. Did it not edge my guy? Do I only... Maybe because I have a level 100 in my party. I maybe have to put the level 100s out of my party to edge. Alright, this should be prepped up now. Okay, let's go edge the turtle. Bang. Alright, turtle is edged. And just to check that it's right, I should be at 318 minus 79, right? I should be at 239 as a check. I should be at 239 after the first spike. And then I should be at 243 in the back after level up. I should be 243 and then I subtract 80, and that's 163, and max roll of Shadow Punch with Berserk Gene at level 100 is 162. Okay, that should be perfect. Okay, let's go. For real this time, we're going. Let's do it. Steelix, Shuckle, Stantler, Chestnut, Ditto. The other important thing is I can't click low kick on Ditto because it'll also proc switch AI. So I should make sure that I never click a move with Chestnut, and I never click low kick with Ditto because it'll go Dust Noir. Yeah, you never click low kick with Ditto or it'll go Dust Noir. You can always click Psycho Boost because there's no resist to that, and if they do, they don't have super effective move on you. The only resist is Heatran, and Heatran doesn't have a move that hits Deoxys super effectively. Okay, let's check the items. Metal Powder, Wide Lens, Power Anklet, Edged. Shell Bell, Smoke Ball, Citrus Berry, Moves, Encore, Smoke Magnet Rise, which we have. Me First, Spatial Rend, Energy Ball, Shadow Ball. Energy Ball can't proc Switch AI because none of the guys with super effective moves in the back have a move that hits Stantler super effectively and resist Energy Ball. That is true. Dust Noir, Rampardos, and Regigigas do not resist Energy Ball. Spatial Rend to Gigas does minimum 71 damage, and then after 3 spikes and a Hammer Arm +1, I should do 57 plus 21. That'll definitely kill with 3 layers up. And Stantler HP has to be full HP for Rampardos to not see kill, which I will be because of Shell Bell. And then I need Steelix item, and Steelix item is probably Soft Sand, I think. Soft Sand or Shell Bell are my best 2 items. I think Soft Sand is a better item. It guarantees that I kill the Registeel faster. And then let me just check 100% that I'm not tripping and that this is how you get to the fight. Let me see this video, make sure I know where I'm going. You go up that stairwell, and then you go up the other stairwell, and then it's right there. Yeah, and then you use the key card and get in. Okay. Let's get in there. Okay. Quick save. We'll check items and move one more time so that I don't have to check before the fight, and then I think I'm going to take a 3-minute break and run ads, and then we'll rip it. Metal Power, Wide Lens, Power Anklet. Wide Lens because missing 3 Will-O-Wisps is more likely than... Like, missing 3 Will-O-Wisps is more likely than getting high roll crit twice. That's true. Missing 3 Will-O-Wisps is more likely than getting high roll crit twice. All of this matters. Like, every single move and level and HP, like, all of this matters. That's why I said it's a really sick line. So I want to try to, like, run it up. Soft Sand, Citrus, Shuckle. The only one Pokemon that can die here is Deer. Obviously, the Deer is dying, and the only other Pokemon that can die here is Shuckle, and it has to get really unlucky. But obviously, if Shuckle dies, it's, like, potentially, like, run ending. So, because then I don't have an Encore guy for Spear Pillar. So, but there's nothing I can do. Okay, let's go. It's middle door. Middle door. Go through middle door. Up this. Okay, and then let's slow down up here. We go this way, and then we go like this. Walk through this wall. Go like this. We went right first. It's bottom teleporter. And then... go through here. Hit this teleporter. I fought this guy already. Go up here. And then it's far left teleporter. Far left teleporter. I think it's 100%, almost, like, pretty much, yeah. So you don't even need Encore, you're saying, basically, because it's always faster. So, like, the first... But, like, you can't lock it in. I mean, it might eventually not click Scary Face, right? So, like, having an Encore guy is pretty huge. Anyway. Let's lock in here. Okay, I'm gonna take a 1-2 minute break here, and then we're gonna run it. Let's do it. Let's go. I'm ready. All my guys are up to date in Calc with correct items. Turtle has Power Anklet. Level 99. This guy is Metal Powder. This is the last... I mean, maybe I'll do the next fight, but, like, this is probably the last fight. I don't have Saturn 2. I still don't have a line for Saturn 2. I legit cannot figure it out. I don't know how to do it with my box. I actually can't figure it out. So, like, I might need to just sit on Saturn 2 for, like, 3 days and try to figure it out. Like, I've looked for so long, I can't figure it out. Thanks, Kindle. Appreciate it. All right. Assuming I didn't mess anything up here, which is incredibly likely. If I didn't mess anything up, we should always win this, but we can lose some guys if things go wrong. Last check one more time. Metal Powder, Wide Lens, Power Anklet, Shovel, Soft Sand, and Citrus. And this guy has all the right moves, and this guy has Magnet Rise, and that's it. All right, I need my notepad to take notes of PP because we are going to be PP stalling, and it is very important that we get it exactly correct. So, let's fucking go. I'm gonna prep before the fight so that I don't have to stop when I walk in to write this down. Spikes. It's got spikes. It's got low kick, psycho boost, and recover. And this is 10, psycho boost is 5, low kick is 20, and spikes is 20, right? Low kick is 20. Low kick is 20, and spikes is also 20. Also 20. Okay, let's go. I'm ready. Get ready for the deer, bro. The deer's about to pop the fuck off right now. I'm so excited for this if it works. I really hope this works. It's so sick. All right, let's go. Cyrus time. Use the galactic key? I think I shall. So you've come. Let's do it. I seek an entirely new world. Unformably gullible. You are remarkable. That is correct. I am going to cook you right now. Bang. I will make you regret. Yo, turn that shit up, dude. CYRUS 2. 6th ever attempt on fully streamed runs. Alright. Ditto in. Okay. Step 1 of this fight is I have to set my trap. I have a trap that I have laid for CYRUS, but in order to do it, I need to full PP stall this. So we're going to transform into Deoxys. He sets spikes. Spike number 1. Okay, we need to set 3 layers on this guy, and we can never click low kick. So we always start by setting a layer. That's 1, and this guy's probably going to spike again as well. Spike. Okay. 2 spikes. We layer up again. That's 3 spikes. So this guy can't click spikes until he's out now. We have 2 layers up. We're going to set a 3rd layer while he hits me. Just to make sure, I need to put myself in the calc as Deoxys defense. Because I need to know how much damage I'm taking as Deoxys defense. Not as Ditto. But I do have Metal Powder. Does that matter? When you transform, does Metal Powder still take effect? I don't think so, right? It's only like before you transform, right? Yeah. It's only before you transform. Yeah. So yeah. This is right then. Okay, max crit I can take from Psycho Boost is 41%, so I can spike again. We'll spike again. He's probably going to click Psycho Boost here. This is Psycho Boost number 1. We never died a double crit here. It is a high crit move. This is going to take forever, by the way. I just can't speed this up because I need to be, like, super careful. Am I dead to double crit now? I am, so we recover here. We're just going to recover until he's out of Psycho Boosts. I think if he double crits me and then wins a speed tie, I can die from that HP. So it depends on what my HP is. The double crit and die number with speed tie is... I'm below that number right now, so I can actually attack him once right now. So the number that I need to be concerned about here until he's out of Psycho Boosts, which he should have used 2 there. The number I need to be concerned about here is 248. If I'm ever below 248, I'm dead to double crit. So Psycho Boost here. We hit him with a Psycho Boost. Crazy animation on this, by the way. This takes way too long, that animation. He's going to Psycho Boost again. That's number 3. So we recover on the next turn always here. We always recover here. This guy has lefties. So he's always going to be full HP when we're done stalling him, which is actually really important because we need to farm him for HP. Recover here. Ideally, he goes first, and he did. Excellent. Alright. This, if he doesn't crit, should put us back to full HP, basically. That's a crit. But I never died a double crit. We've established this. Max roll crit is 124. We recover again here. I am dead to double crit, but I think this is his last Psycho Boost. So I'll use one more recover here. This should be his last Psycho Boost. He should start low kicking me now. It's another crit. See, that's why we play around double crit. Here. Okay. That should have been the last Psycho Boost. I am never dead to double crit, even if he had another one somehow. So we're going to stall some turns here. And we are going to click Spike again here. I guess at this HP, it's optimal to click Psycho Boost. I can never kill him, so we click Psycho Boost here. I'm gonna have to click Psycho Boost like a few times in a row, so I need to make sure he's never dead whenever I click it. That's a crit. So now I can't click it for a little bit. Low kick number 1. We have to stall 20 of those. It's gonna take a while. But I'm not speeding it up because I like listening to the music too. We can kill this guy with a Psycho Boost crit, maybe. I think we just spike here. He's gonna low kick or recover. Because I spiked, he might recover now. I would optimally like this guy to never click recover. But let's Psycho Boost here now. I think we spike and then we go Psycho Boost, recover, Psycho. Let's go Psycho Boost here. It should be fine. He shouldn't die to crit. My max roll crit is same as him on me, so 41%. So this should never die to crit here. So we can Psycho Boost here again. Okay. No crit. Low kicks me. Low kick number 3. I can't attack him now. I'm afraid he might die. So here I'm going to waste another turn and click Spike. Low kicks me. Okay, that's 4 low kicks. He set all 3 layers. Now we will recover here. I might lose a PP that I could click here potentially and have to switch because he could be dead. Low kick number 5. Okay. Now we click Psycho Boost because he can never die here. This should be low kick 6 or he starts recovering. Okay. Low kick 6. I probably can't attack this guy again. I'm going to have to switch after this. I think after this turn, I'm going to have to switch because he's going to be too low HP for me to attack him again. We recover here. Low kick number 7. Alright, now comes risk part number 2 of the fight. Chestnut is dead to double crit if it rolls the top 3 rolls on back-to-back crit turns, and like that's about it. You'd have to roll top roll crit back-to-back, pretty much, in order to kill me. So we're gonna go to Chestnut. We go Chestnut. We're gonna step on 3 layers. We're gonna take a low kick. It does max roll is 25.9%. So basically, like, if he crits me, I'm dead to some double crits. It's about a 0.3% chance that I would die in this scenario. Go Chestnut. This should be low kick 7. I mean, low kick 8. Low kick 8. Don't crit me and we're fine. Okay, we're fine. Now we're going to recover to full until this guy decides to not crit me or recover. So we're going to recover here. We're faster, which means he might recover now because we're faster, which would be good for us. So we recover, try to bait him to recover, and we will, which he might do, and he did. Okay, recover 1. Okay, so now he's at 8 low kicks. So since we're both full HP and I'm wide lens, I'm going to burn this guy. I'm going to burn this guy. He's magic guard. It doesn't do anything, but it lets Chestnut be at more HP, basically. So we're going to wisp this guy. We have wide lens. We miss. That's fine. We're not dead to double crit now. Okay, am I dead to double crit right now? I am not dead to double crit right now. We wisp again. Okay, we hit the wisp. This is Ramuke 10, I think. Burn this guy. Low kick. That was low kick 9 and 10, right? Should have been 9 and 10 there. And now I recover here once. Ramuk. We recover. This should be low kick 11. Either way, we'll know when he's out because we're going to be in with Deoxys. So now we go back to Ditto. Because this is burn, Ditto takes like no damage now. It already took no damage, but Ditto takes no damage now. And we'll step on a layer, and he's going to low kick me, which is going to do about 2%. This is going to do about 8 damage. Okay, now we're going to transform again. Transform, go back into him. That was low kick 12. This is low kick 13. Now we're going to recover. Low kick 14. Okay, he should have 6 more. We'll find out, though. Now we're going to do a spike here. This should be 15. Should have 5 more. I'm in no rush to switch. I have 20 turns to kill this thing, so I don't have to get the turn exactly correct. I can check on one turn and it's fine to make sure that I stalled correctly. Spike again. Low kick again. That's 17. Spike again. This should be low kick 18. And then it is. With the metal powder, it's pretty crazy, yeah. Spike again. This should be 19. Should be 19. Now we're going to click recover. We want this guy to be full HP. We don't want to psycho boost this guy. We need Stantler to get as much recovery as possible here after the spikes. So we don't want him to do anything. We want him to be at 100% HP. So that should have been the last one. We'll know if he spikes right now. There we go. He's out. He's out of all attacks. All he has is recover and spikes. He's at full HP, so he's never going to click recover. I would optimally have liked for this guy to be fully stalled out of recover. So I think in order for me to do that, I'm going to stay in and click Psycho Boost a few times. Because I want him to click recover. I don't want him to recover on Stantler. He shouldn't be able to because he's faster. So he shouldn't really be able to. I don't think it can ever click recover if enemy is faster, right? Yeah, he can never click recover if he's faster. He can never click recover. Okay, he can actually just straight up never click recover. So now we're going to set up my trap. Step 1 is we got to get Chestnut back to full HP. So we're going to go Chestnut and step on another spike. This should be spike 6. He recovers. That's perfectly fine. I think if I stay in with Chestnut now, he'll probably just spam recover if he wasn't full HP, but I can't hit him, so I'm going to recover. That's spike number 6. So we currently have 14 turns to kill this, which should be more than enough. Okay, time to set my second trap. My second trap is I need to pre-damage my turtle so that I only show Fire Punch kill later from Dust Noir. So we're going to go step on 3 spikes right now with the turtle. If we step on 3 spikes twice, once at level 99 and once at level 100, we will be at 163 HP, and 163 HP is 1 HP more than the max roll of Shadow Punch. If we were level 100, we would always show kill with that move. So that's why we're edged here, because we need this guy to level up so that he doesn't show kill with Shadow Punch later, right? So now we employ our trap. We go to the deer. Stantler in. All right, deer in. All right, first thing, we got to get the deer back to full HP. Because if he's not full HP, then Rampardos will see kill with Zen Headbutt. And that cannot happen. So Energy Ball is the only move that I could find that had enough PP that I could hit this thing to recover without killing it and not proc switch AI, right? So we're going to click Energy Ball. We're slower. He should never be able to recover. If he starts recovering, could get a bit dicey, but I'm pretty confident he can't recover. He's faster. He will just slowly let himself go and die, even though he can't click spikes. His recover is -8, and spikes is if 3 layers are up. Oh wait, no, he actually will click recover here. No, he's gonna click recover here. Actually, he's gonna click recover here because recover's -8 right now, and spikes is -10, right? So What we're going to do is we're just going to stall out recover turns by clicking Energy Ball into him until he runs out. Every turn now he will recover that I hit him, which means every time that I hit him, I will be gaining HP. It's gonna take a while still. Shadow Ball, Hammer Arm, and what's my other move? Spatial Rend and Energy Ball. Yep, okay. Shadow Ball does enough where 4 Shadow Balls will always kill, so it doesn't matter. This Energy Ball is just to recover. It's literally just to recover. This is literally the only reason we're doing this with Energy Ball is just because it won't proc switch AI, and it will let us gain HP. Yo, thanks GameCube, thanks H-Bomb, we're cooking. This line, if I did it right, it should be a cook. I think we might have cooked if I did it right. Spadef fell. That matters because it changes my rolls. That means Shadow Ball is going to do a lot more damage, which is problematic. I might just kill this thing. And then our Switch AI tech doesn't happen, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. We still can click Shadow Ball. We still never kill this thing. We have to heal back to full HP. It's important that we're full HP. I didn't even know that Energy Ball could really drop, to be honest. All right. Energy Ball this guy. That should have been recover number 5. We should have 5 more recovers. We're slowly shell belling. The number that we need to be at on Stantler is we need to be above 242 HP. We need to be above 242 on this. Okay, that should be number 6, right? Okay. Gotta do this a few more times. Optimally, we don't Spadef drop this again. If we Spadef drop it again, we really only get 1 chance to click Shadow Ball. He's unlikely to switch anyway. You know, like, he's not that likely to switch. But, like, if he does switch, it would be sick, and also it's better for the line. But we'll see if he does. If I Spadef drop him again, he'll probably never switch. I think I want to Energy Ball at least 1 more time. Because I can start Shadow Balling pretty soon, but I think I want to Energy Ball 1 more time. Because, like, I can loop him on the next recover with a Shadow Ball. Which should... I think I should be at enough HP now where this Shadow Ball will heal me above the number that I need to be at if I crit. Yeah, if I crit, I should heal above the number. So I can click Shadow Ball now on his last recover. Alright, he's faster. We're trying some tech. I don't know if it's going to be good or not, but I taught this thing Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball procs Switch AI to Regigigas. If it Switch AIs to Regigigas, we chain it. Shadow Ball. This doesn't kill with crit, but it is -1 Spadef. Okay. This should heal me above the number. I am above the number. Okay. He has a chance to Switch AI right now. So, Spatial Rend is the only move I could find on Stantler that does enough damage to Regigigas if it Switch AIs where I will kill afterward. Okay. We try again. We try again. We have time. We got time here. We got all day. Got all day. Spatial Rend Stantler. Okay. Now... Okay, now Shadow Ball crit will kill this, and he's out of recover. So if I crit it, it just dies, and then we don't get the Switch AI. Also, it's only 10% to switch every time, and because I got a drop, I get less chances. It doesn't really matter if I do or don't, to be honest. We're just going to try and see if we can get it. Okay, now he's fully out. Once I was high enough HP, I probably should have farmed this guy a little bit more to get it to switch. The next Shadow Ball will kill, pretty likely. I don't think Spatial Rend will kill this here. So if I click Spatial Rend, then we at least kill this. He's got a chance to switch here. He's probably not going to, but if he does, it would be cool. Nope, we didn't get the switch. That's fine. Line is fine without the Switch AI. It's no big deal. It was just something that we could have had happen, and if we did, it would have been good for the line. But there's no point. This guy can't recover. He can't switch. There's no spatial rend switch. We're just going to click Shadow Ball and kill this guy. This will go Rampardos. It will go Rampardos because Rampardos has super effective move. Rampardos, because I am full HP and Shellbelled with Berserk Gene, this Rampardos will not see kill with Zen Headbutt, and Turtle levels up and gains 4 HP. This is very important. This goes Rampardos. This guy steps on layers, which is very important. Okay. Berserk Gene. +1 attack, free choice band. However, because this guy... Let me check my turtle HP. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So, because this guy, I'm full HP, and because he sees kill with only one move, which is Hammer Arm, he cannot head smash here. He can only Hammer Arm here. And Hammer Arm has an additional effect, which means we me first that shit. Kill that guy, deer! Bang, dude! This always kills. Okay, this goes Gigas. We are -1 speed, which might matter if we kill this guy. If we kill this guy with a crit, it will matter. So Gigas is going to step on 3 spikes now. Gigas sees kill with 2 moves, Hammer Arm and Crush Grip. Both moves have an additional effect. So we do not kill this, but Hammer Arm only kills us about 81% of the time. So if the deer hits another Hammer Arm on this and then lives that guy's Hammer Arm, the deer will kill this guy and then get chip on Dust Noir. If the deer crits this, that would actually be bad. To be honest, I would prefer if the deer died here. But deer, hit him one more time, bro. Deer in! Crush Grip deer! This kills sometimes. It kills with a crit or 6% of the time. Oh my god. That is so much damage, bro. Alright, RIP deer. That was sick. Good work, deer. Alright, now I have employed my actual trap. This is the perfect line where now we only risk... The only thing that can go wrong at this point is at the end of this fight. So, remember the turtle leveled up? The turtle at this HP takes 80 damage from spikes. 80 damage will put us at 163. We're holding Power Anklet, which means we're slower than this guy, even if he had Hammer Armed. We're always faster. Even if he had Hammer Armed here, we're always faster than this, right? So we kill this guy with EQ now after that chip, and he has no priority, so we kill this with EQ. This baits out Heatran for super effective typing. Guess what? That guy fucking dies to the turtle. Turtle was the only mon in my box that could kill this thing and then bait Dust Noir before Registeel, so kill this guy. And notably, we are at exactly 163 HP. 163 HP. Max roll of Shadow Punch is 162. He cannot click Shadow Punch. He must click Fire Punch. He cannot Pursuit. Dust Noir in. Berserk Gene. Okay, this is the risky part of the fight. So basically, Shuckle dies to some double crits of Fire Punch with burn. Like if I get burned on one and crit on one, I live. But most of the time, Shuckle lives here. If I get exactly double crit, high roll, and burn or some bullshit, Shuckle dies here. I'm committing a Citrus Berry to make it more likely that it wins. This is Fire Punch. You know what we're doing here. Lock in, Shuck Bob. Come on. Lock in. Don't get burned. Come on. Lock in. No burn. No burn, no crit. Excellent. Excellent. Am I dead to Fire Punch crit here? I am. I'm dead to some crits because he didn't proc my berry. This is a possibility as well. I am dead to 6 crits. 6 of 16 crits. Shuck Bob, best of luck. You got this, man. I believe in you. You will not get high roll crit and die here. If you get burned, it doesn't matter. It only matters if you get high roll crit. Encore this into Fire Punch. Come on, Shuck Bob, hold here. Come on. Hold on this. You only die to 6 crits. Hold, hold, hold. Excellent. Citrus is in case we got burned and crit, then we would live. This guy's trapped into Fire Punch. -1 Citrus Berry. We needed the Citrus in case he crit the first one. We go to Chestnut. Chestnut steps on layers. Chestnut has Wide Lens. He has 3 chances to hit this Will-O-Wisp, okay? 3 chances to hit this Will-O-Wisp. He has a Wide Lens. It is a 0.3% chance to miss 3 times in a row. So hit this guy. Bang. Burn. Okay. When does this guy die to burn? This guy dies to burn. Does he have a divisible by 8 HP? He doesn't, right? 336 divided by 8. No, it is divisible by 8 exactly. So he dies in exactly 8 turns. So that's turn 1. This is turn 2. This is turn 2. We click Wisp. This is turn 3. Okay, we'll Wisp one more time. I didn't see if Encore ended there, but I shouldn't recover here anyway. I think it's still Encore. This should be turn 4. This is turn 4. Is he still Encored? Still Encored. We do it again. This is turn 5. And then we do it one more time. And his Encore ends. Here we recover. These guys clicking Shadow Punch now. Shadow Punch should never kill me with crit. He's burned. This should be the last turn. He should die to burn on this turn. We go Steelix. Go Steelix. If we don't kill, if for some reason he doesn't die to burn and I calc this wrong, we just kill it anyway. We take nothing from this. Crit is not good. Crit is not good there. Very not good. Okay, Registeel in. We, most of the time, 4-hit KO this Registeel. Meaning, we may have to dodge potentially some Fiction, depending on what this guy does. Layers up. Registeel in last. EQ. This guy's gonna curse. I'm not dead to Earthquake crit yet. Not dead to Earthquake crit. I'm dead to Earthquake crit after the next curse. I am dead to Earthquake crit maybe after the next curse. This guy has lefties. Crit here would go massive. That's a crit. That's massive. That's literally massive. Okay. He's gonna curse again here, probably. EQ. Curses again. This is 2 curses. I am dead to Earthquake crit, only max roll right now. Only max roll. Minus attack Spirit. Spirit of Rocky, dude. Spirit of Rocky. The CK plus GOAT. Oh my god. That's so much damage. If he curses again, I don't always kill. It's a range here. And I'm only dead to max roll crit. Like, I could Magnet Rise here to be totally safe. But if I Magnet Rise, then he's guaranteed to Gyro Ball on the next turn. And I'm dead to Gyro Ball into Gyro Ball crit. I think it's higher EV to just click EQ right now. He's just gonna curse. Okay. Hit this range, bro. Hit this range. Hit this range. It's like not a good range. You do max 23.8% here. Come on. Come on, hit this range. No? Okay. I am now dead to a lot of Earthquake crits. However, we are prepared for this. Magnet Rise. He can't hit me. And now, I'm never dead to Gyro Ball crit. And I always kill this guy. Almost always kill this guy. It's still a range, but I'm dead to crit into crit, like crit into crit here and stuff can be bad. Am I dead to crit if I miss this range? I'm not dead to crit if I miss this range. Yeah, I'm not dead. I'm not dead. We win. We win! Big deer! Gold Hall of Fame! Let's go, dude! How about it? Fear the deer, bro. Who's bringing deer to Cyrus? Nobody else is bringing deer to Cyrus. Bang. Easy, Cyrus. Easy clap. Literally no problem. We got that shit. G fucking G, dude. Alright, 2 more fights in this area, but that's it for today. Let's save up here and raid out. I'll figure out how to leave this area next time. Maybe I should just leave now. I can just leave through the teleporter, right? Like, I think I can just leave through this teleporter here. No, I'm doing it with Nomu, so... I'm gonna do it with Nomu, not Chestnut. And then you do this. And then I fought these guys, so I can just leave. Alright. Park it right there. GG, Cyrus. Well played. Thanks, Luke. Appreciate it. Thanks to everyone, though. Come on. Spring gave me a shout-out during the fight. We gotta go in there and check it out. Go watch a good player right now. Go watch a player who's good at Pokemon play. Yeah. Go watch a good Pokemon player win some fights. Next time we'll beat Saturn. I'll be there next stream. Next stream, we go to Mount Coronet. Or we wipe to Saturn 2. It's that simple. Anyway, thanks for watching.